Hi, welcome back. Why does the DMV even exist still? I mean, we are so far behind in the United States specifically, and I truly do not understand it. I don't. Listen, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, share the video, and comment down below. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. So I just left the DMV. I'm in the process of registering a vehicle, and I mean the process is so antiquated. It's really quite well. Obviously it's annoying, but I find that the less I allow things to annoy me, and the more I try to find the satire in it, the easier it is to deal with. I think you all know everybody dreads going to the DMV. So when I went this morning, I said, you know what? I'm kind of on a research mission. Since I'm going to be sitting there for hours and hours, and anyway, what is the point in even getting angry? And although the people in there, all for the most part, all have very angry faces, you still kind of can't get angry at them. They're kind of like robots, but I don't want to knock them. Working for the government may be a secure job, although I'm not so sure how secure it is anymore. But it's also got to be very boring and monotonous, and there's no chance for advancement. It's not like you're they're giving you stock options, and at best you have some kind of a retirement, but I don't think even the government, even today, it doesn't live up. Sorry about the camera, it's all over the place. Even today with the government, with the setup that we have, I just think it's a dead-end job. I really do. And I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but anyway, so my paperwork, of course, wasn't right, and now I have to redo the paperwork and bring something else back, some document or whatever, but that's not the point. The point is, we don't need this system anymore. Like, we really don't. We have facial recognition, we have Apple Pay, we have our iPhones. I renewed my Irish passport a little while ago. I shouldn't say a little while ago. It was about a year ago. No, it was more. Sorry, I'm lying. It was actually 2 years ago. And it was so painless that I did it in my house. I said to my daughter, I read all the instructions and the details, and I said to my daughter, I said, I need you to take a picture of me. And I have a gray wall in my living room, and I stood in front of the wall and I took a picture. Now, I had to take the picture 3 or 4 times, and then finally, I put it in the app, and all of a sudden it says accepted. And I paid an extra fee to do this online, and I want to say it was about $75. But my passport from Ireland, from another country, was in the mailbox less than a week later. Like, why do we even have the DMV? Why do we have all these government entities that take forever? Everything takes forever. Try getting a building permit now for anything. It takes forever. And again, it's not the people's fault. The reason is the process is antiquated. And the process is being kept in place for one reason, and for one reason only, is that the government have a very hard time firing people. The reason most of these people work in their government jobs, and we know they hate their job, right? Like, all you have to do is look at their faces to understand they actually hate their job. I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you that they are there out of desperation. So they can't get fired. It's very hard to fire a government employee. I know they did some. And by the way, this is not an endorsement of Trump or any politician. They're a bigger part of the problem. But the reality of the fact is, I believe that those people in if DMV was abolished tomorrow, I don't think you would have to lay those people off. I think there are other areas of the government that maybe their time would be better served. You know, for instance, immigration, the entire immigration department, U.S. immigration, is understaffed. It's short-staffed, and especially right now with all the crap that's going on. And I'm not talking about illegal immigrants. There are a lot of people in this country who have filed their paperwork and who have legitimately come here from places that are where their lives are in danger, and you know, they have filed paperwork for political asylum, and those people can wait years to even come back through the system. So I'm not saying fire the people at the DMV, but move them around. We could make the government so much more efficient if we kept everybody and just put them in places where they're needed. And then take that money that you're saving on the buildings for the DMV, and you know, just keeping the DMV building open is probably costing the government an enormous amount of money. So you know what? Sell the building. Sell it to a developer. Make it a tax producing, you know, an asset of value where it's income producing, even for the government. You know, they could do this tomorrow. But because our system is so antiquated and everybody is afraid to make changes, and I can guarantee you, the people that are working in that office today, the people who have these very sad looking faces, and I try to make people smile, and I try to make silly little jokes. For instance, I went up to the counter today and I said, I had a big pile of paperwork, and I said, all right, your favorite idiot of the day is here. I am here to drive you crazy. And then the lady laughed a little bit, but then she went back, you know, realizing her job is not fun, no matter how funny I am. So anyway, I mean, does anybody else agree with me? Please put the link down in the comment below. This is, by the way, this is a Tesla I'm registering. I bought the car online in like 3 clicks, and the car was delivered to my house. You know, I sent a picture of my driver's license. I sent the payment through Apple Pay, blah, 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 blah. The hardest part of purchasing this vehicle is the registration. It shouldn't be like that. It just shouldn't be like that. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.